testing. Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, whoa. Cha-ching. Ba-blang. Yeah, it's June 20th. It's 10:03 in the morning. I'm Kimberly. You're awesome for being here. And that's all there is to it. So, keep that smile on your face. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, whatever it is you prefer. We're gonna get this show on the road. Today's video is titled, "Be Careful What You Wish For." Does anyone else immediately, no matter how hard they try not to, think of the Pussycat Doll song, Wannabe? Like, when I grow up, I want to be famous, I want to be a star, I want to be in movies. When I grow up, I want to be an actress or something, blah, 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 and have big boobies when I grow up. Like, whatever. Okay, that was like incredibly embarrassing that I just sang that, and then I even sang it like incorrectly. But the point is, it's like, when we're younger, we do think things in our minds, and like, then when we're a little bit older, we like speak it into reality when we have that intelligence level, and that's what we wish for. But we really do have to be careful what we wish for, because we're a lot more powerful than we give ourselves credit for, like, all the time. Coffee is better today, way better than the other time, because I stirred it. I think I'm gonna go like this. This feels so comfy. Oh, yes. Here we go. I'm like so cozy now. You can see my boots. My boots in the background. So you guys, be careful what you wish for, man, because... Okay, let me give you an example. You know when you're, when you're thinking about somebody and then they text you? Like, why do you think that is? Because our minds have power, and like, we're actually all a collective consciousness. So even though individually we be chilling and doing our own things, we're actually all connected to each other. So that's why like energy can be felt in a various amount of forms throughout life. And I just got like so relaxed just now. It feels so good out here, and I'm feeling really pleased with myself that I'm getting some exercise again. That just needed to happen. I feel so much more like myself when I exercise, and it always blows my mind that I ever stop getting exercise like that. But I had to switch up my habits. So, I feel so relaxed. Thanks for being here, you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. It's the first day of summer, in fact. So, happy first day of summer. I hope you're gonna like do something like really awesome, you know, to celebrate. Maybe hit up some friends or go out. Make a home meal for yourself. Do something nice for yourself today. You deserve it. Okay? And like, when we get to a certain age too, we totally speak it into existence, and like, we don't even know how powerful that is. But like, you can be thinking about somebody and then they text you, or you can have a dream in your heart, and then like, you feel drawn to a certain place all your life. For me, it was New York, like, and then I ended up here. So what we have in our minds, our thoughts are very powerful, even if we don't say it. But like, even saying it is like, that's an extra level, because then monitoring spirits can vouch for like, oh yeah, I heard her or I heard him say that type of thing. We want to be blameless in the eyes of Jesus, because we want to be as perfect as he is. we want to aim for being blameless. We are human, of course, so that's obviously going to be a little bit of a different, it's going to play out a little bit differently in reality, but that's what we go for, that's what we strive for. I have certainly learned that in the most harshest of ways, but that's why I'm making this video. Please don't make the mistake I did, and be careless with your words, and please don't make the mistake I did, thinking that negative ranting doesn't do any harm. So, like, we want to be speaking life into people, and I know I've been upset before, and I've gotten in arguments before and said awful things I didn't mean, and then it turns out, like, you know, for some reason or other, like, what I was wishing for, even though I didn't, like, and by any means, I was upset in the moment, but, like, that ended up kind of, like, becoming my reality. So you never know when the words you say to somebody may be the last words you say to them, and we always just, please don't make the mistake I did, and just, I'm making this video to beg other people to think before they speak, and to not lash out if you're hurting, and hurt people, and if there's unmet needs, then try and identify what needs need to be met before having negative emotions turn into turmoil and then turn into consequences later on. Because that's the thing, we can't always prevent anger, we can't always prevent upset emotions. You know, a toddler's upset by noon because playtime's over, and that's just an example, but, like, there's plenty of reasons that we get riled up in this life, but we always want to make sure that no matter what we're going through, to, you know, be the vessel that represents God. And once we give anger, just a little bit of anger, like, you know that saying, you give them an inch and they take a mile? Well, if you give the devil an inch of your anger, then he has a foothold on you. Like, that's the beginning of it. And then it, like, just please don't make the mistake I did and give into negative ranting and think that that is innocuous, because it's not. It's very powerful to say anything out loud. That's literally another level of reality. And it is so nice today. I can't get over, like, I just, like, so good. I'm underneath the trees, and it's the first day of summer. And I had this really awesome interaction. I just, like, fist bumped this guy, like, while I was riding past, and I don't know, like, I, like, felt like we both knew we were gonna say something to each other. You know how you, like, get those vibes, like, with people in the city and stuff? And he had a joint in one hand, and then and then, like, his other hand was free, and so I just was like, happy first day of summer. And he, like, we had a moment, like, he appreciated it and I appreciated it, and, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna forget that, because sometimes you just say things to people out of, like, obligation, but that was, like, literally, like, I don't know, it literally felt like we were sharing, like, it was like a complete stranger, like, but I was going by on my longboard, and I gave him a fist bump, and he had a joint in one hand, and he's chilling. And just, like, first day of summer, baby, we both felt it. So, yeah. Whatever you do today, guys, honor that God made this beautiful earth for us, and that today is a day that He made possible. I love that. But when it comes to being careful what you wish for, that is in the same vein of being careful of what you say. So let's see what the Bible verses have to say about this matter. Proverbs 13:3. Be careful what you wish. Be careful what you say, and protect your life. A careless talker destroys himself. No matter how much a lazy person may want something, he will never get it. I literally am so comfortable right now. And happy. I'm like very happy. I'm in balance. I feel balanced. Today's 33 miles in the past 6 days. 33 miles in 6 days, and by the end of today too, it'll be even more because I'm gonna go. We're gonna stay tuned, you guys. I'm taking you to the beach today, and I got 2 more videos to do. Or we'll see my energy levels, and we'll see how much the sun beats it out of me today. But I got topics, and we're gonna go to the beach. It's the first day of summer, and I've been wanting to go to the beach for the past literally yeah. And Ephesians 4:29. This one is really, I used to say it to myself back in 2019. No, 2021. And this is when I was going to my parents' church, and I had this female pastor. I really liked her. She told me that when I say this to myself that I'm feeding my spirit. And when she told me that, I didn't know what that meant. At that time, I was a babe in Christ. I was just getting back into my relationship with Christ, and just getting out of a no bueno relationship. So I moved back in with my parents, and glory be to God, yeah. I found my way back to Him, and started the process of healing. It's beautiful. So Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. I love that so much. That it may benefit those who listen. Oh, I love this verse. Thank you, Jesus, for showing me this verse today. Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So, yeah. I like how that kind of implies not to have fluff or just meaningless empty talk. It's referring to having specificity and clarity in the guidance and leadership one offers, so that it builds others up according to their needs. Gorgeous. I'm just taking a second. It is so nice out here. It's so nice. I've been meditating a lot recently. It is so nice out here. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could just feel how good it feels. It's just a perfect breeze. So funny seeing people on a bus packed in like sardines. It always it makes me love the city. I'm just they were literally all just packed in there like sardines, standing up and holding onto the thing. It's we sure do got a lot of people in this world, don't we? That's what's crazy to me. You ever think do you ever think about that? You ever thought about that? God has a relationship with everybody who wants a relationship with God. There's so many people driving past me right now, and God is with every single one of those people, but then He has time for me too. I don't. Do you ever get really tripped up thinking about how God is everywhere all at once? And I know He's omniscient, but that's still just hard to grasp. be showing me one sign one day or 1 second, and then I'm like receiving a word while somebody else is like writhing in pain underneath the wrath of God, or like vice versa, like I'm going through consequences from like sinning or like not listening to a warning or something like that, and then like somewhere across the world somebody's like being like blessed, and like you know what I'm saying? I'm just like commenting on how God is like everywhere all at once for every single person. He's like, he hears all of our thoughts at once. That makes no sense, but it does. I don't get how he does it. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to tell this to you guys for like the past 3 videos. I have literally always wanted to meet a guy before, where like in the movies, like my like women's hats fall off or something, and then like the guy like gets out of his way and like leaps into traffic and like snatches the hat and gives it to her or whatever, something like romantic or whatever, kind of like in the Age of Adeline with Blake Lively and the beautiful brunette actor. He like goes out and gets her hat on the Golden Gate Bridge, and then she's like running and she like grabs it and she's like, thank you. And they have this moment, and literally I think I had that the other day, but like nothing happened because I was literally like I was literally too nervous, but like it's cool. I was longboarding, and then I noticed how a guy was like cute, and then I like got kind of nervous because like he was kind of cute, and then he was like on my side of the street and in like the bike lane walking towards me, and then I was heading, he was northbound and I was southbound, and I was thinking to myself, he's cute. Like, oh, he's like, you know when you like see some people and you're like, oh yeah, they're cute, but then you meet somebody and you're like, oh shit, they're like really cute, they're really cute, and you get like nervous. Like the cuter they are, like the more like locked up you get and stuff. And my hat fell off. My hat like literally, and I went, oh shit, and like I was like, it was like behind me, and it was like right in his arena, like where he was, and then I like turned around and then like came back and he handed it to me, and I wanted to make eye contact with him because I was like, this is my moment. This is like, I dreamt of this. And then I just like, have a good summer. Like, sped off. I don't know, I've been meaning to tell that to you guys for a long time because I thought it was going to be the start of like my romantic, like, how did you guys meet? Like, but I was too nervous. I couldn't even like make eye contact with him because he was really cute. He was coming from the gym, you could tell, and whatever, it's fine. But I did make something, I think I thought about something for happening for so long, and then it finally happened. And that's what that's kind of like the topic of today's video too, is like, be careful what you wish for. Whatever's going on up here, it really can be reality, and it's likely that it will become reality. So good or bad, just keep that in mind. And sometimes what you wish for, when you get it, it's literally everything that you wish for, so you don't know how to like even take it in, and that can be the point where we what's called self-sabotage, or block our own blessings, or prevent our own blessings. I know I've done that plenty in the past. I know I've thwarted and been reckless, careless with something that should have been handled with fragility and care and honor. And I was just like too, like, you know, I don't think I understood the value of what I was receiving at that time, and so I didn't know what I had until it was gone. And so be careful what you wish for, good or bad, because we are co-creators of our own universe. And I'm sure you've heard that before in other channels in life, but God has a life purpose for us, so it's to prosper us and not to harm us. And He will never lead you astray. And if your foot falls and stumbles, you will not slip. Like, He will catch you and uphold you with His righteous right hand. So you're good. There's no reason to fear. But it's just something to be mindful of, what we think of up here, good or bad, and what we say out of of our mouths, good or bad, has an impact. More than we'll ever realize. More than we'll ever realize. It's so powerful. Proverbs 10:19. Sin is not ended by multiplying words, but the prudent holds their tongue. Oh yeah. So yeah, practice that restraint and self-control. The prudent holds their tongues. So it's not that to say that you won't ever feel that frustration or, wanting to curse somebody out because they, really provoked you, type of thing. Like, there's going to be times you will get mad. Satan and the enemy will make sure of it. Because you're probably just like vibing so high right now that they can't stand to see your focus, honestly, And Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So this one I really wanted to do because I felt like I made the mistakes more times than I should have in my life about how what we say and what we think can all become reality, good or bad, and to help others become more aware of, like, how painfully aware I'm aware of my shortcomings in that I lose my temper. I'm a hothead, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I've lost a lot because of that. So I'm getting better, and I'm studying the word and studying the verses of what it means to hold their tongue, and the prudent holds their tongue, and building others up, so to speak. But I wanted to, let me do what I can as a leader to bring others to this powerful knowledge and the good word and what God has to say about keeping us gentle, keeping us meek, keeping us humble, keeping us in all the fruits of the Holy Spirit. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I literally, I feel it. I literally feel the love. I don't know how to explain it, but we've got some new subs, so hey, welcome. Thank you very much. Couldn't do this without you guys. And stay tuned for beach videos later. I'm headed to the beach. I'm getting on a bus. I'm just taking this up, right? But stay tuned. It'll take about 2 hours to get there. But it'll be worth it. And we're gonna talk about awesome things with the waves in the background. And I haven't been to the beach, you guys, in literally forever, so I'm literally stoked. That's the vid. Stay tuned for more awesome content. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay chosen. Peace.